guys, it is Scar Gaming here, and I wanted to make this video as an aid to sort of help elaborate a little bit more on some of the contracts that I touched on my last video. And this is going to mostly talk about the Mercenary and the Bounty tabs. I sort of want to discuss certain talking points about these contracts, maybe help a few people out in where to begin to even start doing any of these more elaborate but higher paying contracts. So without further ado, let's jump into some much needed information, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, just a quick comment before we go into the video. If you are someone that wants to try the game, I highly recommend using the referral code below, as that will net you an extra 5,000 starting credits when you decide to play. This will help you purchase some starting weapons and armor sets that will be needed when trying to take on these mercenary and or bounty hunter contracts. Obviously, the referral code is not necessary, but I highly encourage using it to get a quick leg up when starting the game. Something important that is overlooked is the type of equipment you take when heading to a bunker or entrenched target. I highly recommend taking some heavy armor, as this will help you soak up a bit more in terms of damage before you go down. If heavy armor isn't your thing, medium armor is better than no armor. The bare minimum you can take is just a space suit and a helmet and a weapon attached to your back, or no weapon at all, which is doable, but for new players I highly don't recommend this. Don't forget to pick up extra ammo as well as food and water if you plan on staying out long from medical bed or weapons shop. These often are inexpensive and won't break the bank if you purchase a plethora of them. Remember that most of these items will go into the destination that you choose, so don't panic if you don't see them inside of your inventory or backpack. Here is a little bit of an example layout. Like mentioned, I tend to run heavy armor because I like to run heavy backpacks, as most of these locations have extra loot that you can take from dead bodies or crates. It should be noted that you cannot use a heavy backpack with medium armor. It can only be used with a heavy core armor. I tend to run 2 weapons, an AR and an SMG, with about 30 extra magazines per weapon. I also take a multi-tool kit along with some medical devices for situations where I need to heal up and can't get to my ship. I also recommend taking some med pens, as they restore health and stop bleeding. If you are unsure what a med pen or medical device looks like, I will link them down in the description for you. Now that you are equipped and ready to roll, it's time to accept one of the contracts related to the Mercenary tab. Make sure to always accept the contract A Call to Arms, as this grants you an extra 500 credits per enemy killed. In the Mercenary tab, you want to look for Assisting in Defending Site, as this will be achieved once you have done the Security Contractor Evaluation contract from each respective planet location. Make sure to track the mission, as running a Call to Arms makes it so any subsequent contracts you pick up are not tracked. Once you have the contract tracked, a location will appear on your map showing you where you want to head to for the bunker contract. It should be noted that some contracts will take you to restricted bunkers, which means your ship will be shot at, so be wary of the contract and make sure to read the print to ensure you are going to a safe location. Here is a quick demonstration of what a bunker mission looks like. It should be noted that other players can and will intercept you while doing a bunker mission. From the gameplay here, you can see 2 other ships were located here before me, most likely from players that may have perished while trying to take on the bunker. There will be NPCs with arrows over their heads that are friendly and should not be shot. If you shoot a friendly NPC, you will gain a crime stat level of 1. If you kill a friendly NPC, you will gain a crime stat level of 3. The caveat to the arrow statement is that some bunker missions have no friendly NPCs to aid you, while other times the contract might be bugged. I would exercise caution if the bunker contract specifies that you will have friendly NPCs aiding you. Otherwise, I would try not to worry too much about what you are shooting at. It should also be noted, like seen in the clip, it is possible that all friendly NPCs might be killed before you set foot into the bunker. It is a good rule of thumb to remember that what friendly NPCs tend to wear while out doing bunker contracts. I am most familiar with Hurston, and the friendly NPCs there wear the color yellow. At MicroTech, I believe that they wear a white suit, while at Horizon, I am unsure as to what color they wear. As shown within the gameplay, you can loot enemy guards, what I didn't show you is that there are some lootable boxes that you can find around scattered through the bunker. This is one of the main reasons why I take a heavy backpack, as this allows me to loot more. Here is my usual getup for doing bounty hunter contracts. Note, this is the getup I use for non-entrenched targets, as my flying ability isn't the best and the odds of me crashing into a rock or a planet are very high. It is very basic: an undersuit and a helmet, as you will most often be gunning from the safety of your ship. After getting ready to run bounty hunts, it's time to accept a contract. Under the Bounty Hunter tab, you want to locate a VLRT contract. VLRT just means very low risk target. Each target has a rating, and these are going to be the easiest contracts to do if you want to learn the ropes for piloting your ship and fighting NPCs. These often don't pay as much, but once you feel comfortable, you can start taking on higher rated bounties. In the description, I will share a link that goes more into detail about as to how the bounty system works. Hey y'all, just a friendly reminder to like the video if it was useful, subscribe if you want to see more of my content, and leave a comment if there's anything else in particular you want to know. Once you have quantum traveled to your target, you will most likely need to travel a few kilometers to reach them. Some of these may be in space, like in this video, while others will be in planets. Do be careful when engaging in asteroid fields like this, as I do get tossed around like a rock. Also to note, there will be multiple targets in some contracts, but you do not need to take them all out. Dispatching of the main target will finish the contract and reward you with the credits. Also note that the main target ended up crashing into a rock and subsequently dying, so you can enjoy me here fighting his NPC buddy and epically coming out on top. Also of note, there is a friendly NPC aiding me here, so do be careful as to not accidentally shoot a friendly.
Dodge that!
Shill down. Engines destroyed. Weapon systems destroyed. Weapon systems destroyed.
son of a bitch! Shit!
Kill. Ammo low.
Hey y'all, just some afterthoughts and reminders here. I know I mentioned some things like crime stat and reputation, so I will make sure to link some helpful websites that go into more detail as to how those systems work. I really hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a better grasp or understanding as to how these contracts work. Just remember, there is no one-size-fits-all when you are going to experience when playing this game, so always make sure to keep your eyes peeled, and like mentioned in my past video, remember to relog as opposed to abandoning the contract, as that will lose your reputation. Always remember to accept a call to arms before doing any of these contracts, as well as remembering to track the contract. Good luck, and I hope to see you all in the verse.